It feels great. It always feels good. Yeah. I feel kind of like a little at home here. I just like it's familiar, but it's always different every year. And I think this year I'm the most excited about this film. So it's still exciting, but because it depends on the project and the group of people you're with. But this year's especially exciting for me because this project is so close to my heart, and I'm so excited to share it with everybody. And then like the group I'm here with, I love so much. Like literally, my father's in the movie, and Hailey's one of my best friends. So it's very personal. And you always get a little nervous sharing the film. You never know people like. I'm acting all chill now, but like in 10 minutes, I'm gonna be like, wait, we're actually gonna show this thing. But I feel very at home because I'm like, oh, this is you go up and down Main Street, you see the familiar faces. That part's welcoming, yeah.
It was amazing. I love being at Sundance with all these beautiful people. We had a great time making the movie, and to be asked here to celebrate it is a beautiful thing.
It feels great. I realized today I come here like every 5 years. And I was like, oh, it's like really marking time. But I love Sundance, so it's really lovely to get to come back.
It's so exciting. It's such a dream. I feel very nervous, but very excited. Very lucky. Yeah, it's really interesting. I never, we made the short, and I didn't think that we would make a feature of it after. It wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't my, I wasn't thinking long-term strategy about it. It was only until Alia and I kind of had a dark night of the soul with other projects we were trying to make that were struggling, and we were like, wait a second, we have this great idea, we have each other, and so we found a way.
This is outrageous. Sorry, I have a mint in my mouth because I was nervous. I want to swallow it. Okay. We are so profoundly lucky to be here today, and I cannot believe we have this insane room full of people to watch this movie for the first time. So thank you so much for being here. And I just wanted to humiliate all of the wonderful people that worked on this movie, so many of which are here today. So I'm just gonna ask them to stand up quickly before we start the movie. I went to them and I said, I have an idea. I thought they would say no, but they were very kind and they let us do it, and so we made the short. And then, I don't know, that was kind of that. And then Alia and I had a sort of dark night of the soul together when some of our other projects were not going well. And we looked at each other and we were like, God, we have this world and this character in each other, so. Yeah, I mean, like most actors or creative people, things don't go the way you want them to most of the time. And we had this like frustrating moment. Hailey had written another project. Something had fallen apart. And yeah, we were just like, we have to embrace what we have, this like beautiful gift. And I was like, yeah, we'll write the script. Put all the work on Hailey. I was like, I'll be here on the other side. And she was like, okay. And within like a week, I swear, she had this amazing outline because she's incredibly smart. And maybe two. But then she was like, okay, so what's something you haven't done before though? Like, what can we add to the short that's not there? And I said I had never done a romance. Because the world doesn't like to see me that way. But I was like, yeah, I would love to do a romance. So she infused that, and it wasn't that long where all of a sudden she had this like amazing bones of the script. And it kind of just went from there, and like trying to get the money, getting actors involved. And then you called me and you're like, hey, I'm pregnant. Yeah. All right, that. Oh my God, congratulations, that's amazing! And then I hung up the phone and I was like, wait a second. We thought we could shoot it before without showing for a while, and then it just kept getting longer and longer to get the money. And I was like, so we're not gonna be able to hide this. And I think with Rel, Hailey's partner, we were like talking about like if I was pregnant in the movie, and Rel was like, yeah, so you're pregnant. And I said, is that a problem? And we laughed, and that made it in the movie. I was acting in Challengers, and someone got COVID, and so I was there for like a really long time, even though I'm in the movie for like 5 seconds. And we were talking, and I was frustrated, and he was like, let's make another movie. And I was like, what? And he was like, send me a script in a month. And I was like, okay. And Alia was shooting Drift in Greece, which played here last year, with Naima Abed, one of our fantastic producers, who also produced Call Me By Your Name. So the four of us were like, oh shit, like, let's go forth.
So when Luca Guadagnino says, give me a script in a month, is that like a month later you're delivering, or are you sort of like, okay, let's...
Yeah, I mean, it was such a vote of confidence for me, and he's like, I just did not want to disappoint him, and it was a really romantic writing experience in a way, because I was writing towards him, you know, so I knew he would be my first reader, which is just stupidly lucky.